When it comes to fashion, trends come and they go, and then often, as we're learning, they come back again. I think that speaks to our age as much as it does the trend cycle. And today's trend alert is a definite blast from the past. The smiley face symbol is as recognizable as they come, and this season it's showing up everywhere. Like everywhere, on t-shirts, sweatshirts, dresses, even accessories. Studio 5 Trend Tracker Mindy Dunyon says it's the perfect way to bring joy to the task of getting dressed. And that's true. It's kind of a way to silently put out a message.
It really is. I was wearing one of these shirts this weekend with family.
Yeah.
And I had like 5 different people there say, every time I walk past you, I just have to smile. You look happy. Even if you're not feeling it, your clothes will show that you're happy.
All right. So there's a double benefit to this trend.
It's a mood booster,
You can like it and people will feel better because of it. And it's everywhere.
It really is. Have you noticed? I mean, I don't know if you've been out in stores or shopping for clothes. It is really, it's in any store where like there's clothing for teens and youth and young adults, you'll find it. But it does, you can wear it at all ages and stages.
And not to go too deep here, because it is just a lighthearted, fun trend after all, but we do see a certain motif pop up during certain seasons. Do you think psychologically there's something to this?
You know what, as I've been doing my research, I really do think this was like an intentional move by designers. I mean, we've all been through a lot the last few years, and I think we're just trying to lighten things up and whatever it takes, right?
Where did it originally come from? Do we know?
So I have a short history lesson
I'm ready.
for you.
I'm glad I asked.
For you. But I didn't know a lot about it. Like, you just see it and you take it for granted. Like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
And I think another reason it's so big right now is because of the history. So it was created like for an insurance company way back in the 60s.
Oh, no way.
A designer was hired to like boost morale among the company employees. So they had it on like posters and buttons, but they didn't trademark it. So he got paid like $50 or something.
Oh, no.
And then in the 70s, this French journalist saw all these buttons and he was like, ooh, I like this, trademarked it, created the Smiley company, which is now having its 50th anniversary. So they've done a lot of collaborations with like Nordstrom, H&M, different stores, which not all of this is part of that collaboration, but that kind of has heightened it.
But it's trademarked.
Yeah. In like 100 countries.
Wow.
And that's just like the yellow smiley face with the black eye, like the standard smiley face. So you'll see like, obviously pop culture has taken it and like really ran with it. So I don't know if you remember like the 90s grunge movement.
Yes.
And Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, they had their own like version of the smiley face, like with the X'd out eyes.
Okay.
So that was huge in the 90s. And then Justin Bieber, just in, I think like 2018, started his own clothing line.
Hilarious.
Drew House, because his middle name is Drew.
Okay.
So he kind of changed the smiley face.
Oh my gosh.
So you're just seeing it, and it's funny because it's one of those things that you don't think too much about.
Right.
And you're like, wait, where did this come from?
You know what I love is how many women now are going to say to their kids or their grandkids, Studio 5 Trend Tracker Mindy Dunyon said, and give them the whole lesson.
You never know what you'll learn.
I feel so bad for that original insurance company designer.
I know, right?
He missed out on millions, clearly.
$50.
Okay, this first one is one of my favorites from the selection that you pulled.
Okay, I love this one too. And this is part of that Smiley collaboration.
It's cute.
For H&M. Just, it's simple. I like the basic white colors. They do have other pieces in the collaboration, a lot of like colorful tie-dye pieces, but this is for sure my favorite.
2 trends in one, tie-dye meets smiley.
Yep, and this is the other one that's part of that collaboration, only this one's for Nordstrom. And it's interesting because as you look at it, you can feel the quality is all the same, kind of basic shape.
Yeah.
The H&M one is a lot cheaper than the Nordstrom one. So if you're looking to just grab a couple pieces, hit H&M first.
This pink gal is probably my favorite.
Okay, so Altered State, there's a store at Station Park. I believe it's a chain.
Okay.
They have a whole line of like smiley face stuff, and this is not part of that collaboration. This is their own. This pink sweatshirt is from there. They have it in like 5 different colors.
Cute, the tone on tone is cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
It's super soft. I love the t-shirt. This is actually the t-shirt that I was wearing this weekend that everyone was like, oh, this is so happy.